It is 2 a.m. You are asleep. Your phone is charging on your bedside table. Somewhere on a motorway about 40 miles from where you live, a man named Dave is doing 56 miles an hour in the dark. He has been driving since 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. His wife texted him 3 hours ago. He did not see it until he pulled over to refuel. He will not be home until Thursday. It is Monday. Dave is carrying your stuff.
Not metaphorically. Literally. The trainers you ordered on Saturday, the kitchen gadget you impulse bought at midnight, the birthday present you left until the last minute. Somewhere in the 44-foot trailer Dave is pulling right now. That stuff exists.
And you have never once thought about Dave. I hadn't either, until I started looking into what it actually takes to get a package from a warehouse shelf to your front door overnight. And what I found was not a logistics system. It was a person, living inside a truck, alone, in the dark.
Here is what Dave's life actually looks like. He wakes up most mornings between 4 and 5 a.m., not in a bedroom, in the sleeper berth behind his cab, a space roughly the size of a large wardrobe, with a mattress, a small fridge, and a curtain between him and the windscreen.
He makes coffee on a 12-volt kettle, checks the weather for the route, does a full inspection of his vehicle, tires, brakes, lights, cargo, and then drives. Legally, he can drive 11 hours in a 14-hour window before he is required to stop. Most days he does exactly that, 500 to 600 miles. Then he finds somewhere to park. Finding somewhere to park is harder than it sounds. Truck stops fill up by early evening. Drivers who arrive late park on slip roads, industrial estates, anywhere legal and flat and safe enough to sleep. One driver described it to me as being homeless, but with a mortgage on your vehicle. He does this for 3 weeks. Then he goes home for 4 days. Then he does it again. There are 3.5 million truck drivers in the United States. In the UK, the industry is short by around 60,000 drivers, and has been for years. The average age of a truck driver in both countries is creeping toward 50. Young people are not replacing them fast enough, and the reason matters, because the pay is not the problem. Long-haul drivers earn an average of $84,465 a year. Top earners clear 6 figures. That is not a bad living. The problem is everything else. The diabetes rates, the heart disease, the loneliness, missing your kid's birthday because you are parked in a lay-by in Birmingham eating a service station sandwich at 11 p.m. One driver I read about said he calculated that over a 20-year career, he had spent the equivalent of 7 full years inside his cab. 7 years, living in a space smaller than most people's bathroom. And here is the thing that got me. None of this is hidden. Nobody is pretending the job is something it is not. The drivers know exactly what they signed up for. Most of them genuinely love it. The freedom, the road, the quiet, the independence. There is a whole culture built around it. CB radio, truck stop diners at 3 a.m. where everyone knows everyone. The strange brotherhood of people who are all awake when the rest of the world is not. But the next time a package arrives at your door, and it will, probably today, it did not travel on its own. Someone drove it, through the night, past the exit for their house, past their kid's school, keeping it under 56 miles an hour on an empty motorway at 2 a.m., so the speed limiter does not flag them. Dave is out there right now, and there are 3.5 million of him.